afternoon. My name is Dayan Fitranjani. Me with my co-author, Mrs. Rina Rahmawati. We are from Department of Development Geography, Faculty of Geography, Universitas Gadjah Mada, Indonesia. We are here to present our research with the title Provision of Integrated Information System through Kepri Integrated Information System as an implementation of smart governance in Riau Island Province. So this research is motivated by the government plays a crucial role in making a region to become a smart city. So smart governance become one of the 6 indicators of the success of a region to become smart city. Development of ICT has changed the paradigm of one-way communication to two-way communication. So this has led to a transformation or change in the government working mechanism by managing information communication strategies by using the information system. So the information system is the most important thing that every government must prepare in this transformation period. There are some challenges for developing country in implementing an integrated public information system. Like there are differences in the readiness of resources at the administrative, namely regencies and RCTs. So it cannot only be sourced from the government budget, but also obtained for established good partnership with the various parties. Talk about KISS or Kepri Integrated Information System is the first services created by the government of Riau Island Province in relation to achieve Riau Island to become smart province, or they have a tagline become Kepri Smart Province. There are some services that involve like Kepri Smart Conference, Kepri Smart Exhibition, Kepri Security System, and also Kepri Co-working Space. KISS was created in response to several strategic issues in relation to the administration of electronic-based government system. Until 2017, there are 28 application or system in total through 13 local bureaucracies that still manage independently. Then also telecommunication gap issue when ICT infrastructure for public sector area are still concentrated in urban area. And the last is KISS is the new system that has been developed by the government on the end of 2017. So with this strategic issue, the aim of this study is the first thing is to identify the types of application and system that are integrated in KISS, to analyze the spatial distribution of ICT infrastructure in Riau Island Province, and to analyze the implementation of Kepri Integrated Information System in realizing smart governance in Riau Island Province. So this is the description of Riau Island Province. This province is 32nd province in Indonesia that consists of 5 provinces and 2 cities with the 97% of water area. But the uh, this province have the very strategic position with another country between Vietnam, Cambodia, Singapore, Malaysia, and also Brunei Darussalam. This research was conducted using a qualitative approach with a descriptive data processing and presentation, where the secondary data obtained through planning document, statistical data from the Central Bureau Statistics, and the supporting document from the Communication and Informatic Department of Riau Island Province, and also the spatial data from website Inagio Portal. This also the spatial website in Indonesia. Then the primary data obtained through the field observation and in-depth interview. The informant in this study were entirely official within the Communication and Informatic Department of Riau Island Province. There are 7 informants who were determined based on the non-probability sampling, then also updating and its sources were carried out further using snowball sampling. Data triangulation was carried out first before the data was processed and analyzed further. Then also, we also use the spatial data processing with the ArcGIS software with the administrative data of each district or city in Riau Island Province as the base map. Then there are 2 data that are further processed, such as distribution of the main ICT infrastructure that will be plotted in each district, and also distribution of blank spot point location data that will be classified over 3 classes, namely high, medium, and low based on the number of sub-districts. After all the spatial data was processed, there will be layouting steps to make data become a map. So we go to the result and discussion. The first one, application and system that integrated with KISS. So KISS is a dashboard with which integrate the presentation of information and reporting on the management of the Riau Island provincial government using some application and system with the function in accordance with the main task and function of each regional apparatus organization. This system developed by application integration and providing development, financial, and employment information. So based on the key service display as shown as the screen, there are systems and applications belonging to several local bureaucracies when this ecosystem and application are computer and website based, which fall into the category of service utilization of government to government. Talk about distribution of ICT infrastructure. Some department has built their application and system individually, so it requires some base ICT infrastructure before KISS was implemented in 2017. So the first phase of construction, the infrastructure is built in 2011 until now. So in 2011, the focus in construction of the main infrastructure like radio transmission, data center, and anything else. But until 2021, radio link and data center are the main infrastructure that support the continuity of KISS. As you can see in the infrastructure topology, radio link is spread within the main offices and branch office of Rio Allen Province. There are 4 offices with have a radio link tower, as also you can see the documentation of the shelter radio tower and data center in Tanjung Pinang City, but the radio link is still concentrated in urban areas, especially in Tanjung Pinang City and Batam City. Here's the distribution of the main infrastructure that support KISS, with the yellow symbol show data center and the red one show the radio link towers. So the radio link towers is still concentrated in Batam City and Tanjung Pinang City, but a data center has spread not only in urban area but also in our region in Rio Allen Province. So in distribution of ICT infrastructure, there are the lack of obstacle, like authority to provide ICT infrastructure by the central government of Indonesia, and there are 140 wards in 38 sub-districts that have not been reached by 4G. This is the classification of the blank spot area, where the red symbol show the high blank spot point. Then the cream one show they have not blank spot point yet in Tanjung Pinang City as a provincial capital of Rio Allen Province. So one of the opportunities from the development of KISS in realizing smart governance is the existence of the real policies, both planning documents and or governance regulation. The implementation of KISS since its inception until 2019 has been run smoothly, but however, the development of the service is temporarily suspended by the Communication and Informatic Office of Rio Allen Province due to the emergence of similar safer system present by the Department of Bureau in 2019 and the Ministry of Home Affairs in 2020. And then the suspension of development of the service was also triggered by the lack of availability, budget, and also the server condition. And then the correlation between integration information system and regional development as my major study are the integrated information system make no more gap in obtaining information, especially in the public information. So decision making can be done effectively and no more data overlap. So the conclusion of this research, the first one is KISS dashboard, which integrate X system and application that move within the scope of government to government or G2G. Then radio link and data center are the main ICT infrastructure that's still concentrated in urban area. And also the uneven distribution of ICT infrastructure in the public sector is due to the procurement authority that lies on the central government. And there are still 140 blank spot points in Rio Allen Province, and in its implementation to realize smart governments, KISS is supported by several policy documents such as planning document and related regulation. However, until 2020, development of KISS is quite stagnant, and the continuity of the service will be ensured in 2021. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Dang, for your wonderful presentation.